I receive messages from people who talk about revising the past a lot in their mind. They do it because Neville suggests it. And this is of course an effective way of changing or selecting a reality, but it can have very negative effects. Let's pretend you're a king or queen dressed like a normal, everyday person. People will not always treat you as a royalty, yet deep down you know that you are one. Some people will notice it because of aura and your attitude, but the majority will not. So what? Some people don't recognize diamonds nor their value. Does it mean they have value? No, of course. Now let's say you strongly know you're a great, successful actor, but you get rejected for a role. Because at that casting people haven't perceived your worth, or they think you're not a good representation of what they want for that project. An actor who truly feels great and successful will move on and say too bad for them, and continue knowing how great he is. A doubtful man who pretends he believes he is great will strongly be affected by this in a very negative way. He will doubt his own mental diet and will spend his life and energy revising this event. What I'm trying to say is that you cannot make your state of mind dependent on how someone else talks or acts. Some people will try to treat you badly even if you were a god. This does not negate what you are. And it doesn't always reflect you or your mind. It can be a result of many other factors like their own self-image and their fears or anger or jealousy. What I'm trying to say is that even what appears negative often happens for your good if you don't give it a negative meaning. When it comes to the actor example, the fact that he was refused for that project made him available for what was much better for his success. As an actor, one must remember sometimes being rejected is a blessing. The same applies to exes. But let's say that someone insulting you made you lose all your self-love, your good vibes, etc. What does it mean? And let's say that from that moment you spend hours and days trying to revise it in your mind to feel great again. What does this attitude mean? It means that you believe in your unworthiness and in your inferiority very strongly. That negative event bothers and triggers you because it's a perfect representation of how you low feel about yourself, so you want to kill it at all costs. That's why you give that past event so much attention and power. That's why you try so hard to revise it. You think your life depends on it. And in that case, revision just reinforces your feelings of inferiority. Just because you get rejected or someone says something negative things doesn't mean that you are doing something wrong, or that you have to question your whole practice, or that you have to feel bad. Sometimes what appears to be negative is just a bridge of events leading you to the throne. But if you truly feel triggered and affected by it, then it has everything to do with you and how you feel about yourself. The solution here is that you build a strong positive self-image, and not trying to fight every seemingly negative event. Because they are not the power and they are not the cause of your feelings and emotions. Your self-image and beliefs are. Stop fighting with shadows. The same applies for people who spend their life revising their partners. They forget who the true cause is. I hope you learned something new from this video. Subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.